How's it going, everybody? We are back again for another Dokkan battle video. And alright, so super quick video for you guys this time around. The same name update finally is arriving on Global Dokkan tonight after maintenance. By the time this video goes out, Global should probably be hopping into maintenance around then, depending on how well I know time zones. But Global is going into maintenance tonight, and then afterwards, that is when the same name update will be implemented. Now, a lot of people have been asking, like, what I need to know for this same name update. How does it work? And what goes and what doesn't go, right? So let's quickly talk about everything that you need to know about the same name update. It's very straightforward, but there are some key rules that you need to pay attention to, right? So without further ado,
let's talk about it.
Alright, so let's quickly talk about it, right? So the same name update is basically what it sounds like, okay? You can now use units of the same name on the same team, right? So this is a prime example. I can imagine that a lot of people are going to start running once the same name update goes live. Now, I just threw together a hit patch of the Miraculous Awakening slash, Reps Universe 17, right? As you can see, we have every single Ultra Instinct Goku in the game. You can use them on the same team. However, there is a catch with them, okay? These three Ultra Instinct signed Gokus, they all share the same name. Originally, before the update, you could only use one of these guys on the same team. Now you will be able to use all of them on the same team. However, they will not link with one another at all, okay? That's the catch. You can use the units of the same name on the same team, but they will not link with each other whatsoever. However, for example, this Int UI Goku, if you transform with him into the Int Master UI Goku, then he'll be able to link with the Physical UI Goku and the STR UI Goku. So this is going to be a huge update for a lot of the different teams. This is a powerful team. You can do away with the Super Saiyan 2 Gohans, but like here, this is another prime example that I wanted to bring up. Now you can run both of these LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohans on the same team. They both share the same name of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Youth, but they will not link with one another. But you understand the point that I'm trying to make, right? So this is going to be absolutely insane for a lot of different teams. For example, now, once the same name update goes live, you can run rotations of LR AGL UI Goku with the EZA Int UI Goku, and a friend LR AGL UI Goku with the SDR UI Goku, and have the physical support type unit of the physical UI Goku just float around on each of the rotations, and then maybe have like a couple other floaters as well on their team. This benefits so many different teams in so many different ways. I'm actually glad that it was implemented like this, because let's face it, if these units were allowed to link with one another and be on the same team, the game would be flat out broken. You could literally go through every event with the greatest of ease if same name characters were allowed to link with one another. The rotation of an STR UI Goku and EZA UI Goku would be too strong for this game. Guarantee it. Let's look at another quick example for you guys. The Broly units. The Broly units have been notorious for not being able to be used on the same team for such a long time. For some reason, they made Dragon Ball Z Broly. This is the same Broly from the Broly Second Coming movie. This is Super Saiyan Broly, but they named him the same way as Dragon Ball Super Saiyan Broly. So for the longest time, for the last like 2 years now, you cannot run the physical Dragon Ball Super Broly and the Tech LR Super Saiyan Broly on the same team. Now you will be able to run them on the same team. They just won't link with one another until this Broly transforms into Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Another prime example that actually just occurred recently, in recent months. The LR SDR Broly got his EZA. He's like a top 5 best unit in the game. The Extreme Int Legendary Super Saiyan Broly that came out for Saiyan Day a few months ago, easily a top 10 TUR without question. He's a super strong unit. However, you couldn't run both of them on the same team. You had to choose between one of them. Now you will be able to use both of them on the same team. But you can't link them with one another. But this works out either way, because LR SCR Broly works fantastically with the LR Tech Broly, and the Int Legendary Super Saiyan Broly links well with the physical Dragon Ball Super Broly. So it's very cohesive with one another, and it works out, and again, greatly benefits a lot of teams. The Janembas are another prime example for the longest time, because obviously Janemba only has one other form, and there is only Super Janemba, right? So obviously you couldn't run these two Janembas. Both are still insanely good, but now you can run them on a movie boss team at the same time. They just won't link with one another. It's that simple. The same applies for off the top of my head, for a lot of the other different units, like all the Super Saiyan Gokus, the the Rose units, the Rose Goku Black units. You can now run them all on the same team. They just won't link with one another, right? But you understand what I'm trying to say here. Basically, the bottom line is you can use units of the same name, but if they share the same name, they won't link. But they can link with other units with different names. Now, one key exception, I know some people might get confused by this, is that yes, you can now run units of the same name on the same team. However, you cannot bring multiple copies of that same name unit on the team. So, for example, if you've been playing the game for a long time and you have a whole bunch of extra copies of Ink UI Goku, for prime example, you already have had one rainbowed for the longest time, and then you just rainbowed him again for shits and giggles from the 6th-year anniversary, right? You wanted to try and see if you could run two of him on the same team. It won't work. You will not be allowed to run two of the same unit on the same team. It does not work like that. So that's like the bottom line with that rule. But basically, that's pretty much everything you need to know with the same name update. Again, this greatly benefits so many different teams on just an immense scale. It's not even funny. I'm going to be doing a lot of different showcases of different teams. This team in particular, maybe not the two Super Saiyan 2 Gohans. I might do that in the future. But these two rotations of all the UI Gokus on the same team, yeah, this is a video that's going to be coming out like tomorrow or something like that, without question. Brolys are going to be another prime example. I don't have the in Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, but this is something that I've been waiting to run for a very, very long time. I have so many different team ideas for you guys, and I cannot wait to start getting into it all. So I'm very, very excited. Like I said, the same name update goes live later tonight after Global Dokkan's maintenance. Again, very, very excited. This is going to benefit a lot of different teams for you guys. Very simple, very straightforward. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and I will respond to them as soon as I can. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.
I have spoken.